A quick tip when loading your Zenza Bronica S45 medium format SLR, and you notice that you are unable to advance the film when cocking it. It just goes and goes and goes, no action. There's a very good reason for this. If you had previously set the multiple exposure switch to on, the end result is that it disengages the gear which advances your film. Notice that it hops in and out of place when engaged and disengaged. This of course will make it impossible for you to wind your film and give you endless grief and frustration. So don't do that. Put in your film back in the usual manner, and you will be able to advance. This is a 120, which ends up being about 10 to 12 exposures, depending on whether you're using 6x7. On. And we're good to go. Now the advancement will proceed. We are out of multiple exposure mode, and the S will slowly advance to our first frame. There's quite a lot of backing on medium format film. It takes a few good winds until it stops. Oh boy. There's one. And we're good. There we go. Now we're ready to shoot. Just as soon to take off our dark slide. We now have film in the camera. Focus and take a shot. Now, of course, the auto exposure is currently lying to us and letting us know that it can actually take the shot when it's been a little bit fudged. You can't really notice it, but I've set it to 3200 ISO just to demonstrate the auto exposure being somewhere in the middle, such as 1/15, instead of being in the black. So if I return back to the ISO that is in here, you will see that actually the auto exposure should now give us a too dark reading. And yeah, there we go. So, wow, we are actually able to... Nope. No, we are. So let me just read that by eye. Well, it's saying that with a 1 second exposure, this scene would appear correctly, if you believe it or not. There we go. Yeah, so that's a 1 to 2. Yeah. Well, that concludes loading film into the Zenza Bronica medium format.